Dobro jutro, Divine Pisces 222. It is Wednesday, February 12th, 2020. I'm going to do an energy check-in for the Twin Flames today and try to get through this quickly. I'm not going to lie, I'm running a little behind this morning. Yay! Also, if you haven't checked out the forum, please do, guys. It's divinepisces222.com /forum. Or you can get there from the main page. We've already got a lot of really good discussions going on. There's one particular Divine Masculine who has been posting, which is awesome. And he actually posted a letter to the Divine Feminines, which I thought was really beautiful. So go check it out, guys. Sign up if you haven't already. Great way to connect with other people on this journey, so you don't feel so alone, right? All right, so this came out again. So some of you definitely need to take a time out. I feel like specifically on Divine Feminine side, Divine Feminine, I feel is very stressed out. I feel a lot of Divine Feminines have just been putting so much effort into the connections energetically, especially, that it's really starting to take its toll. And Divine Feminine, I feel, a lot of Divine Feminines are still stuck in indecision in how to move forward from particular situations. But it's like they're stuck because Divine Masculine's stuck, and that's not good. Okay? So you may just need to take a time out. You may need to disconnect. Whatever you need to do to just reevaluate what you need to do in your life and move forward. A lot of Divine Masculines also need to take it easy on themselves. A lot of Divine Masculines right now are beating themselves up about some crap. A lot of them they're feeling very guilty. They're feeling anxious. Most of them are just absolutely terrified. Some of the ending of these things that are happening, like their lives are upside down. Things are crumbling around them, and they're just like, I don't know what to do. I'm losing control. Help me, right? Because change is coming. Shifts are happening right now, guys. Okay, so we just had the full moon in Leo. Okay, and we're getting a new moon in Pisces. I think I said the 8th of March, but it's actually sooner than that. I just can't remember exactly the date. It's sometime in Pisces season, obviously, because the new moons usually fall in the respective signs. So, new moon in Pisces is I do feel there's going to be a lot of illusions. But I do feel also heightened intuition, probably a lot of dreams, 5D communication. But it's really going to be kind of an emotional time, I do feel, for a lot of twins. So just be aware of that. And Pisces is actually at the end of the zodiac wheel, so it's like the closing of the wheel, the closing of the cycles. And Pisces is generally known as the chameleon of the zodiac. Pisces basically is, if you think about it, all of the signs culminated into one. So if you think about it that way, it's going to be like a culmination of everything, at the end of the wheel. All right, so be aware of that. All right. A lot of you are still thinking that you're not worthy of the journey, you're not worthy of the tests, you're not worthy of anything good. Some of you feel like you're destined to suffer, especially Divine Masculines. There are a lot of Divine Masculines out there that honestly feel like they are destined to suffer for the rest of their lives. It's just like, I know I've said this before, and I really can't say it enough. Like, I really do feel sometimes like Divine Masculine has the raw end of the deal. But really need to understand that you have the power to change anything in your life. You don't have to sit there and wallow in your misery for the rest of your life. Like, I still feel like a lot of Divine Masculines are seeing like the future in their situations. And it's like they feel doesn't matter which way they go, right? There's going to be some sort of upheaval. And reality, I mean, that's kind of true. You can't, you know, the ending of cycles is going to bring some upheaval no matter what you do, but you can't control the ending. The endings are coming, right? And so I do feel a lot of divine masculines, especially right now, are being pushed to speak their truth, to live their authentic selves right now, because they haven't been. They haven't been. They don't feel good enough in order to do that. They feel like they have to live a lie. You know, again, a lot of these expectations that have been, you know, pretty much ground into them since they were kids, you know, a lot of them are having a really hard time releasing this, especially, you know, if they're family expectations, societal expectations, cultural expectations, religious expectations, whatever, you know. A lot of them are absolutely terrified that they're going to be ousted, maybe, from, like, their community or from their family, you know, rejection. They're absolutely terrified of rejection. So what they're doing is they're rejecting themselves, okay? And this is ego. It's ego, okay? That's all it is. It's an illusion. It's ego, all right? And Divine Feminine needs to get out of this too. Divine Feminine is an ego. Divine Feminine is having a hard time showing the real person, or, you know, her real self, her authentic self, you know, because of whatever Divine Masculine is doing or not doing. You guys need to get out of that energy, okay? All right, that's ego too. It is, okay? It's ego. All right, let's take a look at Divine Masculine. Okay. Yeah, Divine Masculine's like, I don't know which way's up. I have no idea what I'm about anymore. Divine Masculine's like, I have no idea. You know, some of them are like, what have I gotten myself into? How do I get out? You know, yeah, I've planted this foundation. I've built this foundation. And, you know, it's like it was all for nothing at this point. So a lot of Divine Masculines, again, just feeling worthless, feeling like no matter what they do, it's the wrong thing, right? And they're just like resisting this change, resisting. I mean, they're resisting the push, they're resisting speaking their truth, they're resisting acknowledging the truth, they're resisting the learning, the lessons, the, you know, everything that's coming at them. They're just like, no, right? Even though they're not happy and they know they're not happy, but it's like they're resisting the realization of this. It's like they're back and forth with it. They're back and forth. They know they're not, but at the same time, they're like, I can't do anything about this. I don't know what to do, right? So a lot of them are just still stuck in these illusions, resisting the, you know, they're so much in ego, they're not paying attention to intuition. You know, the intuition is screaming at them, dude, get out, the boat's right there. The boat's right there. I'm trying to lead you out, you know, but you keep resisting. Ooh, divine truth. How do you like that? You keep resisting this change. You keep resisting this leap. You keep resisting everything that I'm pushing at you. So you know what, Divine Masculine? Guess what? More towers in store for you. Saying. You know, there's something you're supposed to be doing other than where you are, Divine Masculine. Okay? And if you don't step up, the universe is going to have to do it for you. Or at least push you a little bit harder, okay? So, you know, you might as well get yourself prepared. Put on your parachute, right? Because you're going to have to jump eventually. And you're going to have to end this codependent cycle that you're in, you know? And some of them, like, have been holding up these situations. You know, they are the providers. They are, you know, they have people who are dependent on them. You know, and that's a really difficult decision to make. Some of them are financially codependent on someone else, okay? And they're absolutely terrified to be by themselves. Some of them in these codependent situations where other people are, or maybe, you know, they're in a situation where it's like equal, but not really equal, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Some of them are absolutely terrified that they're going to lose everything. everything. The question I have for that, for Divine Masculine, is this everything to you? Is the material everything? Why? Why? Right? And then why are you resisting the healing? Why are you resisting the lesson? Why are you resisting the transformation? Right? Because you're terrified. You just are, you know. It's a long way down, you know. It's a bottomless pit, so it seems, right? And they're so afraid to release this, guys. They're absolutely terrified to release this. They don't want to. They feel like this is all they have. They feel this is all they have, guys. And so if they release it, if they let go, they feel like they're not going to have anything. But that's the lesson that they need to learn, is that they have everything inside. Divine Masculine, you have everything you need inside yourself. You don't need these external things. You don't need the guilt. You don't need the manipulation. You don't need any of it. You know? Stand in your power, Divine Masculine. Stand in your power. Don't let people push you around, man. Okay. Divine Feminine. Okay, yeah. Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine. Okay. Divine Feminine is like, alright. I got this. I have the key to my own happiness. Yes, I can do this. Yes. Alright. I can stand on my own 2 feet. I can go through that gate. I'm going to go through it. It's going to be fine. Yes. I'm going to overcome this tower, right? A lot of you are hitting towers right now. You prayed for them. Here they are. Right. And so, Divine Feminine also, though, you know, some of these karmic situations are not easy to release. It's understandable, you know. But Divine Feminine doesn't want to feel caged anymore. She has the key to her own cage. She can move forward, okay? So a lot of Divine Feminines come into this realization. Some of you are releasing the situation with your counterpart, right? Maybe there's something that you learned, or some sort of epiphany that you had. Definitely tower moment, obviously, kind of appearing, right? And you're trying to get over it. You're trying to move on. You know, you're like, I'm done with this tower. I'm done with this crap. I need to move on, right? I'm out of here. I'm done feeling worthless. Divine Feminine's done feeling worthless, too. Okay? Divine Feminine's like, I am not worthless. I'm not. I deserve better. You know? I can overcome this karma that's coming at me. I can balance things out. I know the truth. I'm living my truth, or at least I'm trying to, right? Trying to live my truth, trying to release the things that no longer serve me, right? Tired of sitting in the dark, tired of wondering, you know? Feeling the purge, you know, listening to intuition is like, yep, this needs to go, right? I need to balance the situation out, right? Yeah, and it's kind of like Divine Feminine is, I feel like some Divine Feminines are so much in their power right now that they are Queen of Swords, for sure. Be careful with that, because, you know, that's an ego move. You don't want to cut everybody down, you know. You still want to act with integrity, okay? Be in your truth, but you can still be in your truth without being a bitch. I mean, does that make sense? You know? I mean, be a bitch if you have to, but make sure you're using it accordingly, alright? But yeah, Divine Feminine's like, yeah, okay, so I've been in this indecision state. I am a little bit indecisive still. But it's like, I know what I need to do. Alright, so Divine Feminine needs to get out of this waiting energy. Divine Feminine knows that, though. Divine Feminine's like, okay, I see it. I see the light here. Alright, here's the flame right there. Alright, but some of you have been focusing so much on this that you're forgetting yourself. Okay, you're not listening to your intuition. There's something that you're refusing to see. There's a decision you're refusing to make. But it's like Divine Feminine knows the decision she needs to make. She's just trying to move forward and do it. Right? Trying to find the strength and the courage to do it, right? And for some of you, I mean, this could be literally releasing the connection, okay? Some of you have had enough. Okay. So connecting, yeah, okay, so I think both counterparts at this point are absolutely terrified to be vulnerable. Okay? Especially Divine Masculine. Most Divine Masculines do not want to appear vulnerable. And I think that's part of the reason that the connection scares them so much is because they do feel vulnerable. They feel incredibly vulnerable. They'd rather be in their toxic situation, you know, the devil they know. Because at least in that situation, they feel like they have some power. But do you? Do you, Divine Masculine? Do you have power? Don't think so. And Divine Feminine's like, well, you know, I've been vulnerable for so long. You know, I have lived vulnerability for so long, and I'm not having it anymore. So Divine Feminine's on the opposite spectrum. She's like, nope. No, no more. No more. Tired of the rejection. I'm tired of feeling like this, right? Right? And like I said earlier, you know, a lot of Divine Masculines are so afraid of rejection from their situations. They're afraid to lose that because they're afraid they're going to lose everything. Okay? And Divine Feminine's like, well, I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of feeling like this too. You know? But it's like, Divine Feminine's been rejecting herself for a long time. Divine Masculine also have been rejecting themselves for a very long time. Right? But we're learning lessons right now. Okay? It's a lesson. There's a lesson here. What is the lesson? How teachable are you? Are you learning the lesson? Okay? The lesson is to what? Bring balance. Bring balance to the situation. Okay? And some of you are married to this person. Some of you are in third-party marriages. Okay? And these situations are incredibly toxic. Right? And they need to be balanced. They need to be released. They need to be healed. Okay? And I know last discussion we had was about the karmic partners. And how important it is to remember that the karmic partners are also learning lessons. And you also learn lessons from the karmic partners. Okay? We're all in a soul group. We're all here to learn and to teach. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Messages from the counterparts today. Duh. Yep. Dark night of the soul. Lovely. Like, I don't want to go through another one, bro. Don't want to. Crap sucks. Alright. Yeah, so Dark Night of the Soul kind of coming in here, guys. You need to get out of this. Okay. Path is right here. You know which way you need to go. It's manifesting before your very eyes. Okay. Don't let the darkness intimidate you, okay? Because on the other side here, there is clarity. Alright, so you just need to move forward in integrity, and the clarity will come. Alright, the decisions will be clear. Alright, remember the beauty of the journey. Remember everything that you've learned so far. Remember, you are beautiful. Okay? Don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not. Okay? Because you know within that you are. Yeah, Divine Masculines are still going through these awakenings, guys. And they really are trying to balance this stuff out. A lot of them have some serious inner child stuff that's coming up right now. A lot of insecurities that are being triggered by Divine Feminine. Okay, I mean, honestly, that's what the twins are here for. Okay, is to trigger each other. All right, and he knows he has a decision to make, a big one. Okay, it's like he's just kind of waiting it out, waiting for the cycle to end, and then boom, it's gonna end. right? But yeah, that's the point. This is the point right here. Don't forget that. Do not forget this, guys. This is the point. Love yourself. You can't love anybody else until you love yourself first. You can't. Okay? It's just impossible. All right? The path is laid out. Follow it. Follow it. Trust it. Okay? There's a whole plan. There's a whole plan here. Okay? Like, just release it and go. Just go with it. Wherever spirit is leading you, go. You know? Just make sure that you're actually in intuition and not in ego. Remember that, okay? But yeah. Just a lot of... Just, guys, want to change so bad. Right? You want to get out of the situations you're in. You're literally hungering for it. Hungering to get out. Right? Hungering for a new beginning. Hungering for clarity. Right? So trust it. Trust the path, guys. Get out of your heads. A lot of you guys are really in your heads. Bad. Okay? And I know that's really easy to do, so no judgments here. Just try to keep yourself balanced and get out of that. Okay? Alright guys, I hope this helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys later.